Today, I want to show you guys how you can make $10,000 a month in your lawn care business, whether you have a team of guys or you're running a solo owner operation. We've been able to do it along the way, and I want to share that info with you guys today, so let's check it out. I'm going to share with you guys over the next couple of minutes the formula on how we're going to break that all down, but before we do that, there's three things that we need to make sure that we're paying attention to. The very first one is our pricing. If we're going to be mowing hundreds of lawns per week or per month as a solo owner operator or as a company that has employees, it's going to be a lot easier to hit those larger revenue goals with $50, $75, and $100 weekly cuts than it is with $20 and $25 weekly cuts. I know that seems like a no-brainer, but there's still so many folks that are out there that are racing to the bottom on price and still cutting grass for $20 or $30 or $40 weekly mows when the number should be at least double that. We'll show you guys how to price down your work in another video, but the first thing that we need to make sure that we're doing is pricing our work and our lawns correctly. Number two, we want to make sure that we're strategically tightening up our routes and having the greatest amount of efficiency and productivity as possible while we're trying to hit that revenue goal. In the lawn maintenance division, it's not uncommon for us to have 20, 30, and even 40% unbillable time for our routes because we're spending all day driving to the different sites. If we can improve our routes, maximize our efficiency and our productivity, we can start growing our revenue per hour something north of $100 or $110 per hour, which is a really good spot to be in. Number three, and then we'll talk about how to get to that $10,000 a month revenue goal with our lawn care business with maintenance, is to think about cross-selling and upselling other services like landscaping. I know a lot of us out there love mowing and we can lay stripes as good as anybody, and we love those beautiful laser stripes, but at the end of the day, you're going to be capped out at your weekly maintenance revenue per hour of probably north of $50, $75, maybe $100 per hour, while you might be able to generate 1.5x to 2x that with landscaping services such as pruning, mulching, or even lighting or pond installation. So at the end of the day, I know a lot of you guys out there are mow and blow guys, myself included, but don't negate the fact that you can start running $200 to $300 of revenue per hour with landscaping services outside of just mowing. Now, let's talk about the formula and really just the business plan about getting to that $10,000 a month in revenue for a lawn maintenance professional. Let's say really simple math here that we're going on out there and we're cutting 20 lawns a day at $50 per cut. While that's pretty standard and pretty average for a maintenance route, it's totally doable even if you're a solo owner operator, even if it might take some 8 and 10 hour days. Let's say we have a weekly mowing route of Monday through Thursday that's generating $4,000 a week. Not too shabby, right? If we times that by 4.25, because there's always an extra or fifth, day in the month of a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday cut, you're now going to take $4,000 a week times 4.25, and that's going to get you to $17,000 a month in gross revenue. Take those extra Fridays and Saturdays, do some extra landscaping jobs. Maybe you're doing some extra cleanup, some mulching, some light work. All that in between is definitely going to get you that extra $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 and put you at over $20,000 to $25,000 a month in gross revenue. And if you're an owner operator, stay small, keep it all, you should be able to keep more than half of that, and that's going to net you $10,000 a month in profit for your landscaping company. Now, of course, this isn't legal advice or tax advice. You're still gonna have to pay taxes on all of that, but that's a very simple, very much straightforward winning formula on how to make $10,000 a month with your lawn care business. In the future, if you guys would like to have an encore of this video and we can talk about the profit that you can make in your company with employees, we'd love to have that conversation, and I think that'd be a really fun video to do. As you guys can imagine, you're not necessarily going to make the exact same amount of profit as you would as an owner operator, stay small, keep it all, as you would with a business that you're scaling and growing with team members. But that's okay because each business is going to have its pros and cons, and a larger business is going to have other opportunities that a smaller business isn't going to have available to it. For me personally, once we're able to use a CRM to get organized with our routes, we're able to start knowing our numbers with better budgeting tools, and we're able to charge appropriately, and we're able to have great customers. We're able to be lean and mean with those routes and efficient. It wasn't too long after my wife and I were able to start generating $10,000 gross per month with our lawn and landscaping business, and with charge cards on file, really maximizing that cash flow. That turned us in from a $70,000 a year business to well over 6 figures, and that was a great launching point for us to grow our company, Brian's Lawn Maintenance, about 5 or 6 years ago at this point. Whether Whether you guys are just getting started in business, this is a side hustle for you, or you're going full-time in your lawn care business, $10,000 a month is nothing to scoff at. And I know it's very simply attainable for a lot of folks out there if you're willing to put in the work and the time and effort to do so. No matter where you're at on your journey, if you guys are looking for some resources to help you get there, I want to invite you guys to check out LawnTrepreneurAcademy.com. That's our training and education website where we've used all the tools and resources in our business and made them available for you guys on a shoestring budget to help empower you to grow your business. We've got contracts, documents, resources, handbooks, postcard designs, and so much more. And you guys can check that all out at LawnTrepreneurAcademy.com, which is today's video sponsor. Outside of that, if you guys are new here, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button, checking out the other 1,200 videos that we have available for you guys as a resource, the other 800 podcasts that we have on the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast, and our #1 best-selling book, 0 to 100K on Amazon. Well, guys, that's where we're going to leave it today. Love to hear where you guys are at on your journey. What is your big revenue milestone marker? Do you guys remember the first time making $10,000 a month in your lawn care business? And where are you guys looking to get to today? Leave me some comments down below. I'd love to hear where you guys are at on your journey, and that's where we're going to leave it today. I'll wrap it up right here by just saying we'll leave a card and an end screen so you guys can check out that route density video that we did last time, and you guys can learn a little bit more about how to maximize those routes and increase your efficiency as you guys grow your lawn and landscaping business. Have a great day. We'll look forward to catching up with you guys here on the next one.